On a previous video, we went on an awesome camping trip and invented motorcycle kite flying. No one's ever done it before, so that was awesome. However, on the way home, Jamie's bike absolutely papped itself. Luckily, we weren't too far away from a mechanic, and despite the language barrier, we did our best.
This is basically the problem here.
Communicate with a guy.
It's eaten itself. This is not Jamie's, but I'm expecting to see something like that come out.
Yeah, these scooters run on a belt, not a chain. And if you run them too fast for too long or too hot, then they can destroy that belt. How Jamie's not noticed until it got to this state, I have no idea. But as long as all the parts run free, you can just replace the belt. There you go. And it's a 5-minute job, and it probably costs a £5, if that. That's the brilliant thing about riding bikes in China. But you have bigger problems if your mechanic shears the end of your drive shaft off. That's a much bigger problem, because then you've got to source a drive shaft from somewhere. And for this guy, that took him, I think, almost 3 hours, or just over 3 hours. So he was an absolute geezer, lovely guy. Invited us into his home, gave us tea, introduced us to his wife and kid. It was brilliant. But it was still a hell of a wait. Jamie ended up paying, I think, over 300 RMB, which I'm sure he was less than pleased by. Should have been 50. I took the opportunity to fix a slight, almost inaudible rattle on my bike. You probably didn't notice in the last video, but there was a slight rattle. Listen carefully to this. Yeah, so you can barely hear that. That's just a class machine there. But you can always improve on perfection. So I tied up the old chain guard. Yep, job's a good one. Meanwhile, the guy had put the Jamie's scooter back together, gave it an oil change, and off we went. Like and subscribe!